Hi, my name is Matthew Dudley. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Joplin, Missouri.
Hi, my name is Tyler Ouellette. I am 24 years old and I am originally from San Antonio but currently residing in Missouri at Urshan College.
My name is Destiny Smith. I'm 22. I'm from a very small town in Mississippi.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I am 25 years old and I'm from Maryland.
My expectations before I got here were very open. God called me here and I knew that He had big things in mind, but I did not know what to expect.
I had a high expectation to receive something from God, but coming into the field with a team, I was unsure what it would look like.
Honestly, I didn't know really what to expect for this trip. I had never left the United States. I have barely traveled, really, and so it was a big step of faith to obey that call.
Thus far, God has exceeded any expectation that there was. He's already moving through us, and it's been easier than I actually expected it to be.
Because of the training and the preparation with the meetings, I felt way more prepared and was able to focus on the mission rather than the lack of preparation. I wasn't afraid, I wasn't anxious or nervous. I was able to pick up and know what to do because of that training. It was essential.
As soon as we landed here, we already knew what type of cultural experience to expect. We already knew what our goals were, and that first week we already had made about 10 contacts because we knew getting here that was going to be our goal, and we knew how to start our work because of those trainings that we had done.
I was very grateful to be able to meet with our team beforehand, months in advance before we even arrived on the field. By doing so, I felt like I already knew these people before I was even encountering them at the airport for the first time.
It's easier to trust each other, to form relationships, friendships, connections, and made it a lot easier to be open and honest with each other.
And I found that by meeting everyone beforehand, when we got to the field, we already had a foundation of friendship that was there. And so we could lean on one another, we could be a support to one another, and we had gotten past that initial meeting and figuring out what these people are like. So it's been super helpful and we've already bonded.
The training that I received on the field made a world of difference in what to expect whenever it came time to put the things that we were doing into action. In addition to that, the prayer walks, knowing what to expect spiritually made a world of difference. Knowing what we were walking into helped tremendously. Everything that we put into action, we talked about before we did it. So that was wildly helpful.
I've grown up in church all of my life, and I've heard countless sermons every Sunday, but when I got the training through RBD from Michael, as he began to explain the practical applications of things that were already in my heart, it just clicked. It just made sense. It was like taking things I had already known and applying them to real world situations in a way I'd never seen before. And so I was extremely grateful for the opportunity to take that training and apply it onto the field.
This training combines the practical and the spiritual to more effectively reach those around us. I know what to do and how to do it, and that changes my entire approach.
So one of our goals as we got on the field was to meet 10 people per each team of 2. And because that was clearly outlined, on our very second day here, we made our first contact. And in the first week, we made about 8 contacts. And our first game night, which was exactly 1 week from when we landed, we had 8 guests come into our home and we connected with them, and we're already setting up times of one-on-one meetings with them going into our second week on the field.